it just you continue to use an example of Nate, and I was like, yo, get a better jump shot. You can't shoot. He would be like, okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, it could be against you too, because if they say you can't shoot and I'm guarding, I'm like, you can't shoot. You got to beat me with your jump shot. You might keep shooting it, and now we just won the game because you went like 1 for 30 or something crazy, right? I could be trying to get. No, I'm not trying to say you really don't got a jump shot though, but since you told me you didn't, I was just like, but no, that is true though. Every situation is different. All right, where do you think another situation will be where you can't use the sandwich method? I mean, if you had an example, academics. Well, how so? What? Nobody got access to, not everybody has access to help when it comes to academics. Well, I agree, but I agree to disagree in a way, right? Like, I think not having, like you said, with academics, not having access to it, to me, I actually see that as an advantage. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but I think that actually makes you more resourceful now because you can't get the help that you can't get the help for somebody to come there and maybe like hold your hand or help you with it. Now you got to find different ways to make yourself better. Because like I said, when I was growing up, we didn't have like, yeah, we had the PAL Center, but all there was just play sports. You know what I mean? Like if you play sports, they just kind of like, all right, cool. But I didn't have access to, but I still found a way to have like over a 3 point something GPA, regardless of everything going on at home. You know, sleeping at, not even having a bed until I got to college, got my first dorm room. That was my first time having a bed or a room. You know what I mean? Like, so me going through all of that, I still found a way to be online, searching Google, trying to find different ways to learn and read, get books, go to the library. Library is literally free. You could just walk there. You got to find ways to be resourceful in any situation when it comes to that. But then again, like I said, it's also too, if someone's going to help you with it, it's just the way that they communicate it too as well to you. But yeah, telling them the why, like I said, that's a big important part. It's just letting people know why you're telling them to do something. If I just tell you, if she just tell me to go do the dishes, it's like, I mean, well, obviously it's because you want the house to be clean, but it's like telling somebody the why behind it is what's also going to make them accept it a little bit easier and a little bit better. And then telling like a story kind of with it too, right? And this is why I do exercises all the time, because if I just tried to explain that whole situation to you guys, like right now, to be honest, I have a lot of attention. Even the guys back there that sat down during that, I have their attention, right? But other people, they wouldn't have, it'll be hard to kind of get people's attention without having some type of exercise, some type of story for them to connect to in order to make it easier for them to understand. So when you're trying to communicate with somebody, especially as a leader, but regardless, you got to be able to attach a story, attach a why to it. And then of course, you know, tell it in a good way, you know what I mean? Positive way to get it done. Now, the last part, right, is execution. Okay. So I'm giving out money again. Okay. Yeah. Everybody pay attention at it. That wants money. All right. I got a $5. Okay. So who wants this $5? Who wants this money? You want the $5? Okay. All right. So what's stopping you from getting this $5 right here? Yo. They actually been there before. You know, thought it was a trick. It was no trick. Execution. Probably like 20. Yo, the last event I gave out like 100. I ain't gonna lie, it was like $120 last time. I know. I say, oh, last time. But seriously though, right? You see what just happened? That's the first part of execution is grit. I said, who wants this $5? My man in the back. What's your name? Jeff? That's crazy. Jeff got up with the quickness. They've seen it like 3 or 4 times and still didn't get up. Y'all was at the convention. What's your name again? Jordan got up and then you were asking questions like, oh, what does it take for us to get it, right? What really matters, right? More than anything is wanting more than anybody else. Nobody even really moved until one person moved. Once one person started getting up and moving, everybody's like, oh, why are you waiting to try to chase your dreams until somebody else does it? Why are you trying to do that, right? Listen, Jeff, I know Jeff chasing his dreams. He getting that 5, right? You may find yourself falling victim to something called paralysis by analysis. That's when you're trying to learn so much that you don't ever do. That's why my boy back there, what's your name? Ramir's like, yo, what do we gotta do for it? What do we gotta do for this $5, right? Which is a valid question, nowadays. But he's he's just like, what do you gotta do for the 5 though? So he was asking questions about it instead of just going, right? Jordan got up and was like, like he was just 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't be like that. You got to be fully committed to this. If this is what you want to do, you got to be willing to die for it, right? That's the way I look at it. If I'm going to be the greatest motivational speaker ever, I got to be willing to die for this thing. I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm posting 2-3 times a day. I'm speaking at anything. I don't care if it's free, making no money. I don't care. I'm speaking every single gig I can get. I'm willing to die, just put this work in. But are you willing to do that for your dreams, though? Right? So you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They seen it and they just thought, I don't know what happened. They just froze up, right? Opportunity might be right in your face, but you're just sitting there like, I don't know what to do, right? You might just freeze up. Don't freeze up when the opportunity comes to you, right? So that's the first thing, right? Is having that grit. Okay. So the second thing is, can I volunteer? You already did. You already did the last one, bro. I'm sorry, Jordan. Come on. All right. Jordan, you play any sports? You don't? Oh, you work out a little bit, or? Okay, all right, big guy. All right, how many push-ups you think you could do? 30? Okay, you do 35 push-ups. I'll give you some money. 35 push-ups right now. He already started. You ain't volunteer, bro. Oh, before you get started. Can we cheer my boy Jordan on now? Like, are we gonna charge him up? Let's go. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Why you stop cheering him on? Come on, y'all. 27, 28, 29. Come on. 30. Come on. 31. Come on. 32. Don't stop at 35 either. Keep going. Come on. No, you got one more in you. You got one more in you. Come on, let's go. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Good stuff, Jordan. Dang, man. Listen, man, you really could. Here, man. I got you right here. Appreciate you coming up, man. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Can we give it up for Jordan one more time now, please? Give it up for Jordan one more time. He said he could do it. He said he could only do, what did you say? What was the number? 30. He did 36, right? So sometimes you believe your mind, first of all, that showed a couple things. Sometimes your mind plays tricks on you. It tells you that you have a limit that you don't even know that you can get way past it. He did 6 more than what he did. That's 20% more than what he thought he could do. So his 100% was 30, he thought, but his 100% was really 36 though. Honestly, I thought he could have did a couple more, to be honest with you though, but he pushed his way through it though, right? The second thing is having people cheer you on. Y'all cheering him on and pumping him up and giving him all that energy made Jordan feel like, you know what, 30 that's just not enough. I can do more than 30. I can do 36. He probably could have did 40. I don't know how much he could have did, right? So when you're over here trying to execute, sometimes you need somebody in your corner to cheer you on. Sometimes you need to think past your limits that you have right now. You guys are definitely all kings and queens in here that can do anything that you want in life. But the only one that's going to be able to stop you is you, right? And then I have one more exercise. I'm sorry I don't got no more money, though. I'm just let y'all know. Kelsey, make sure I get out here safely. I've seen Nate looking at me a couple of times. Matter of fact, you in the back, bro. The one that set up. Come on, man. You too cool? You too cool? All right, man. Listen. Hey, he don't want to chase his dreams today. Who else we got? Come on here, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, you got it. It's all right. You don't do it? Okay, cool. This is my last exercise today, right? All right, so I'm gonna lay this paper out. All right. So if I told you to step on this paper, and you can only step on the paper to get to this last goal right here, you'll be able to do it? Yeah. Come on, let's go. Okay. Good stuff. Would you be able to make this right here from there? Okay, right. So this right here, these pieces of paper are supposed to represent your goals, right? So let's say your end goal is, can I hear some of y'all goals out here? What are some of y'all goals? I see you raise your hand and bring it back down. Wait, you talking about like a long term? Yeah, what's your long term goal? Probably to own my own practice. Your own practice for what?